My name is Lori Brown. I'm with Southern Charm Cooking, and today I'm going to be making a recipe of my mom's that she made that was one of my favorites. She made it in a pressure cooker. I'm going to be making it on the stove. When I do get an Instant Pot one day, I would like to convert it to an Instant Pot recipe. So today I'm going to be making beef tips with potatoes and carrots. So basically I take my beef tips, soak them in some water, and then I get on some gloves, and I put a lot of this in my flour and also a lot of pepper. And then I flour it, and then I'm going to fry it up. I like to wear gloves when I do this, so that way my hands won't have all this flour on it just sticking to it. So I get it real wet by putting it in the water. And then I just douse it real good. Set it aside until my grease is ready to go. This is a pretty fast meal. It takes probably about 30 to 40 minutes to cook. And it's a one pot meal. And I just usually serve this with salad or green beans. So, but this was one of my favorites that my mom made. And I don't know where she got it from. Now that the grease is hot, I'm going to go ahead and put this in and let it cook on the sides, on each side, about 10-15 minutes. I just let it, I don't want to move it a lot, because if you move it too much, then the crust will fall off. And you want that crust to stay on your beef tips to make a good gravy. And when you're seasoning the flour, I just douse it a lot until it's pretty colorful. Everybody likes, I like a high seasoned food, our family does.
You douse it with what?
I douse it with Lawry's and pepper. And then we'll cook this. And then after I cook this, I'll be cutting up my potatoes in small, like dicing up my potatoes. And after I cook this, I'll let it drain. And then I'll put my potatoes in it. When it's time to turn it, you can tell that the grease is not crackling as loud. So it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm turning it over on the next side. It'll take another about 10 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm cutting up my potatoes. I've cut this much up so far. I'm probably going to do about 6 or 7 red potatoes. I may have cut too much, but I'm going to just make potato soup or something with it. And then after I drain, I'll dump this into a strainer, let the grease drain, and then I'll put my potatoes and carrots on the bottom because they haven't been cooked yet. And then I'll add the meat on top. And right now I just made a little over a cup of water. I'll put beef granules in it to help make the gravy. You can either use chicken granules, beef broth granules, or I have a beef base that I need to use up. And so I'm going to put about this much in it. I do about a tablespoon for seasoning. And that's what I'm going to add in after I add my potatoes and carrots to form my gravy. But I like to do it when it's hot, so it'll melt easy. And I'll also be cutting up some more potatoes. See how it's starting to look like chicken fried steak? You want this to be nice and crispy because this helps make the gravy. And what I do, just take this measuring cup and my strainer, and I'm gonna just, once it's all done, I'm just gonna dump it in there. Okay, honey, come look, let them see how it looks. This is done now. It's all nice and crispy. It may have good crust on it. I'm gonna turn the fire down. And I'm gonna dump it in here. To this back on the stove, pour in our broth. Mole is still it'll melt, but that's need a little about a cup of liquid to make the broth. And that's what's going to form your gravy once you put your potatoes in. And your carrots. I'm going to go ahead and season it now. And I mean the broth is going to season it too, but I like to make sure it's good seasoned. Put some pepper on it. And then carrots. Turn the stove back on. And then we'll add hard fried. Put this on top. And we're going to cover it. Here's some crust.
Oh, it's hot.
And then we're going to cover it, turn it up, and get it to boiling. And then once it starts boiling, we'll turn it down and let it cook for about 10-15 minutes. It'll be done. Okay, it's been cooking a little while, so now I'm gonna go ahead and turn it so the meat can start getting inside too, and get the meat moist. It's cooked down enough to where I can. It's still bubbling. I have it on medium heat. It probably has about another 10-15 minutes before it's ready. Okay, this is the finished product, and we'll just serve it up with our salad, and we'll have a very wholesome meal. Bon appetit. This is beef tips, potatoes, and carrots, one pot meal with salad.